Davis Lake was calling us back. So
yeah.
Bigfoot and butterfly. These are not considered a firearm.
And another...
Start documenting what we're seeing.
To me, that would be a very subtle mark.
Sound like a twig snapping, something snap. Where the rock is with the X with things that are placed.
The magic rock!
So for me, this X is placed.
It's very forest friendly. Feels like gourmet trout tonight. The struggle is real sometimes.
I could see heat at the hands and heat at the face. Just want to leave a gift to our forest friends.
Wow, Pops is finding me a little bit of love out here. Good morning.
Hi, friends.
Is it afternoon yet?
I think we're 11:30. So almost midday.
You guys, guess what?
Davis Lake was calling us back.
Yeah.
So the video just dropped today, this morning. So this will be out in another week or so, whatever. I don't know. Whenever we get to it. So, but Davis Lake was calling us back. So guys, we want to get back up here. Do a little bit more in-depth looking at, I want to look at the rock and the placed logs of the X. We brought some fish to barbecue at Davis Lake. Brought more spinners to fish at Davis Lake.
And I'm excited to have Pops recount his encounter. Now that he's had time to let it sink in and
digest it.
Yeah. We're going to go back up there with fresh eyes.
I'll sit at the table again. I might put you where I saw what I saw. There'll be, of course, a mass difference in height and stuff. But yeah, I think we can try and do that.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and I don't know if you dropped the picture that you took with your phone.
We have a vehicle driving by.
Going by, guys.
I'm going to pause it for just a minute. So we have no idea where we left off, but the vehicle that was driving by backed back up. And we just had a really fun little conversation with a father and daughter.
Yeah, yep.
So shout out to you guys if you're watching.
To meet you.
Very nice to meet you too.
Definitely.
That
Please
was
leave us a comment.
A fun little
just encounter.
Yeah,
that was cool. So anyway, I think what I was saying, you had released a picture of what we believe to possibly be like a grayish Bigfoot.
I have not released.
You did on Instagram?
Oh, on our Bigfoot and butterflies.
I wish you had put it in the clip. But anyway,
Instagram.
We want to look closer at our tree line from our campground if it's not occupied.
Yeah.
Because you were going very detailed through photos, and it really looks like a grayed out.
Yeah, so guys,
Bigfoot looking at us within 5 or 6 feet of where I had my FLIR experience.
I did start a new Instagram account just to have a place and a home for more of our Bigfoot pictures. We have a mixed group of people watching because we started this channel as an adventure channel, and it has morphed into a lot of Bigfoot adventures.
With still our adventuring flair.
Yeah. You know, it's just all just fun. But so you can find that on Instagram at Bigfoot and Butterflies 17.
Yes.
I believe.
Yep. Because somehow that phrase came out in one of our videos.
Yes, because of chasing.
You were chasing butterflies with the camera. And we were out there because of Bigfoot. So Bigfoot and butterflies.
Yeah, there you have it.
17.
Yeah, it's all good, you guys. Oh my goodness. So we're off to a great start today.
Long intro.
Yeah.
But
here we go.
We're out for some fun, guys.
come along. Who knows what we'll get into.
Oh boy.
Okay, guys, we literally turned the corner from where we gave our intro. And this little spot is quite interesting. We've got, it looks to be 2 large bowed trees. It's probably going to be quite hard to pick it up with my GoPro because I'm not able to zoom in. I'm going to walk along. Pops is, he's got the FLIR out. Let's see if this will pick up the various archways or bows.
No heat signatures.
No heat signatures. Okay. Yeah, there's this is an incline. Looks like it would be rough to get in there. So I guess I'm gonna have to get my hiking boots on. I had to wash the cow poo off of them this morning from yesterday's adventure.
That reminds me.
Oh, he's got my attention. I don't know what he's talking about.
I talked to you about it. We've gotten more new followers, and we're doing a lot more of this Bigfooting. So you see us wearing these, what most people would consider a pistol. So these are self-defense weapons. I don't even know if you're allowed to call them a weapon. But anyway, they're replicas. These are not considered a firearm. I see you listening.
Yeah, there's something going on behind me.
Okay, so let me try and finish. So in the clip of this is the CO2 cartridge and the ammunition. So this holds 8 shots, which are, you can do paintball, rubber, or aluminum. So for our case, for self-defense, we are using aluminum, .43 caliber balls. And when you rack it, when the clip's in and you rack it, it charges. They're around 300 feet per second. So these are for self-defense, non-lethal. In no way are we using these to try and hurt or do anything to a Sasquatch. But if a bear, cougar, anything does come at us, we have something besides just bear spray. That's the purpose of these. So I just wanted to throw that out there. We have other videos where I even let my son shoot me with the rubber balls when I was padded up with these things. Might be a fun watch. So just wanted to throw that out there, that what we're using these for and what they're intended for.
You guys, that might be on Pop's DIY channel.
Was it? I thought at least one was on our adventure, but okay.
Well, here's a plug for Pop's DIY. It is not getting content right now because we've been super busy chasing
doing something
Bigfoot.
else. Yeah.
But you know, he does have some fun content on there as well.
DIY with Pops. All right.
There you have it, guys.
There you have it.
A little, just a quick note to
just anybody new.
let anyone know our intentions.
Yeah, we are not packing firearms per se.
Okay, I just want to point out here and another bowed tree. Pops is doing some looking again. We've got critters making their noises. I don't see much else going on in this draw. Feels really good to be back up here, you guys. We haven't made it to the lake yet, but it just feels welcoming. Okay guys, Pops pulled the compass out of the backpack. He's got a thought going on about this. While he's doing that, I did note there are some big trees that have gone down there. I am now seeing an X that I didn't see before. And there's a big long one that's down, and then in the back it goes up this way. And this, you know, is going in that direction.
Base of the tree is north. Tip of the tree is
Honey,
south.
hold on. Can you... We don't have a microphone, and sometimes this doesn't pick up.
You just...
Okay.
Just got a picture of it.
Handing it off, guys.
Handing it off. So I was just curious and see if we can start documenting anything. So throw the compass down on the ground so that hopefully I'm not influencing it. So the base of the tree is north, the tip of the tree is south. And don't look at the dial on the, I didn't set the dial on the compass. I'm just looking at the magnetic red end of the compass needle. So just figure if we're going to be checking these things out, let's start documenting what we're seeing.
Okay, so we were driving past this, and I wasn't going to capture this on video, but I want to take note of small details, so I walked back to go ahead and capture it anyway. It looks like a mess, but I feel like it possibly could be a message. I know there's going to be people out there that are just thinking, you know, well, whatever. Then I've got this one going through these trees, which, all right. But I feel like we might be coming into some more. This has been placed, and a very subtle, to me, that would be a very subtle mark. What we're looking at here and here. Oh gosh, you guys, look at the size of that rose hip, for heaven's sakes. That's beautiful. Wow. So I just think we're coming into an area, not necessarily right here, but I know onward is where we saw some signs. So just keeping our eyes open. This is what it's all about. Getting out here. Taking note. That's hard on the eye, isn't it?
It is. I think it's like VR. It's just on the eye.
Well, I'm not seeing anything exciting. We'll get back in the Jeep. We'll keep driving, because I do know that down there we found some neat signs that I took photos of last time. We captured a blink of it in the video, and now we're here to explore it just a little bit more. Okay, this is one of the areas that I'm super curious to get a closer look at. When we were here for our previous adventure, we were so pooped by the time we were heading out that we didn't get the opportunity to really absorb what was going on here. So I'm actually very curious about some of this.
Saying that arch, and it's in the shade, so maybe that's why. That arch does not show up in the thermal, and it could be just because it's shaded, so it's as cold as everything else around it.
Oh, interesting.
But one little spot where there's sky behind it, the rest is all hidden. So that one I can't see thermally. That one, the sun's shining on it, and that one, I took a picture of it. You can insert it later. That one shows up very vivid. So it just caught me weird that that arch doesn't, but it is all shaded. So I think it's just hidden in the purple.
Okay.
It's not putting off other heat.
That's an interesting note.
Just an interesting thing.
Yeah. I'm turning the camera on as we were driving. We got the windows down and we heard something. It was definitely not in the road.
It sounded like a twig snapping, something snapping, but there's nothing on the road to snap.
I'm gonna pan this way. And you guys, we are in black bear country right now. So it could be anything. But it was loud enough that we heard it over the noise of our squeaking Jeep and the engine. I'm not sensing anything. Pops and I were rounding this corner and I see what I'm gonna say is a marker. So I was alerted to keep looking, and up in here we got stuff going on, you guys. I can see a tree bend, a tree bough. I want to work my way up in there and get a closer look. just to get a visual on it. Where did I leave Pops? There he is. Oh, look. Oh my goodness, how cute. A squirrely little critter. Looks like we disturbed him or her. Okay, well, I don't really have anything new to say about this other than I wanted to get a closer look. We got the bend, we got the break. Let's see. Oh, cute. Some stuff in the background. Okay, guys. Well, there's our strawberry lemonade. A hole I about fell into. Shall we keep on trekking?
Yeah, I want to get to the spot.
Okay, and what is the spot?
Where the rock is with the X with things that are placed.
The magic rock.
And you've had me stop 20 times before getting there.
The struggle is real.
It's so real.
Okay, guys, we made it to the spot where Pops was anxious to get back to.
Yes, I have been.
One of the spots.
One of.
He's taken a FLIR photo of the rock.
I'll probably take a couple different angles.
Okay.
Just this, I'm just wondering if there's any
Ooh, ow.
anomalies.
Well, there's a few left.
Well, there's not many though. There's a lot of the berries that are gone. It's been 2 weeks. Some that are dried out.
Okay guys, I know we've already covered this rock before, but
so for me, this X is placed. It was not grown there. So that's what's so intriguing to me about this rock.
okay, so after our last visit, there's a dead tree here. To the left of it is another tree, and in that vicinity I picked up what looked like a distorted shadow of a to point out a couple new points.
Okay, so we did cover this in our Davis Lake video. So I just want to, I still like that this is placed, this is placed. So what I'm seeing more, the one tree that's over there that's a little bit small and was bowed is being held down originally by this X. This X, it's over, like if they had pulled that tree down to bow it, the top of this X would have held it down. But I'm counting, so that's an X, this is an X, and then up here is an X. We have 3 X's and 1 bow, maybe even more, on this one tree. And then there's this back maple is pulled in to the rock and is hugging the rock, like all this stuff is piled on top of it too. So that would be 2 bows that are being held down by these X's. So I just wanted to point that out. And the only one that seemed natural to this structure was that bow. The rest of these, as far as I'm able to tell, are placed here on this big rock. So that's what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm sharing. So this spot is very intriguing to me because I can see things being placed, not just blow down. So that's my story.
You're sticking to it?
I'm sticking to it so far. But if you guys are seeing something else in this video, please comment and give us more to look at or review.
Yeah, it's fun having extra sets
Oh.
of eyes.
The extra eyes and the comments, guys. are great.
Awesome.
And we just had to get back out here. This spot's been tugging on me to get back out here. I'm not feeling anything to make my hair stand up. I'm not smelling anything.
It feels very welcoming, and it did
Before.
when we were here the last time. It was very welcoming. It's very forest friendly at the moment.
Yeah, not sensing any bad vibes, any bad energy. It just feels peaceful.
But I am starting to get hungry.
Let's take care of that. So we're gonna go to the campsite, see if we can find an open one, and let's go barbecue some fish.
That sounds amazing. We're gonna try something new. We're gonna try like a teriyaki Hawaiian barbecue trout.
Let's go try it.
Okay guys, we are back in campsite 1 where the magic for Pops happened, and he is going to re-experience, or you know, kind of, I don't have the right words. Anyway, we are here. The first thing he did was grab the FLIR. I believe he's probably checking the tree that he had that interesting experience. We do have some people in the campground. So it's like maybe they're fishing or swimming to the left of us. This view is so beautiful. Looks a little naked without my hammock and Pop's rocking chair. That's okay. Let's go down here where we know there's crayfish. Absolutely beautiful. So beautiful.
Hey, Duke, come here.
I think the neighbor dogs have found that we are here. Okay guys, crushed pineapple, Chef Pops. Hey, we're back in that same place where last time you were grilling up steak.
Yeah. And
the bees have thought they got an invitation.
Yep, they got their invite.
Wow, how mistaken are they?
But Yeah, it was good. I brought a spoon and fork. You brought some forks, so we doubled up a little bit, but we're covered, so that's good.
Oh gosh.
But we both managed to forget oil or butter to add.
Well,
So it's not perfect, but
guess what?
it'll be good.
We were out of butter, so we're just SOL on that one. But typically, I prefer butter and the brown sugar. Pops got me started on that years ago.
It's always been my fail-safe. Brown sugar, butter, and what else do I do with the brown sugar and butter? Pretty much it.
Squeeze a lemon.
Yeah, squeeze a lemon. I was trying to think. I thought there was one more
We're
thing.
missing the lemon, but we've got citric through the pineapple. Fish isn't my favorite. It's neither one of our favorites. So we're trying to doctor it up. We were gifted this beautiful, beautiful piece of fish caught by Pop's
I think I'll throw
father.
a little bit of brown sugar.
Yeah, I'd like a
just-
little sweetness.
Just keep it sweet. Doesn't have to be a lot, just a little. Just keep it a little bit sweet.
I feel like I'm filming for Pop's cooking show.
Pops cooks for Nana. Gotta have proof, guys. Gotta have proof.
That's right. Oh my goodness. I love it. Maybe this is why I enjoy
You
our
enjoy.
adventures, because you do some of the cooking.
I do more the outdoor, which
Yes.
is usually the case. You do more the indoor.
Yep.
So it is what it is.
I like what this is. Drizzle a teriyaki.
Yeah, healthy drizzle. Want to taste it. You know the fun part, try to get it wrapped up without it leaking everywhere.
Oh, would you mind putting some seasonings on mine? I've got a blackened seasoning here, and there's garlic and onion.
I'm just gonna say that's messing with me.
So I guess you should label one mine and
No,
one yours.
'cause we're only gonna eat probably one today and take the other one home. This is a lot of fish. We'll see how it goes. That's my prediction. It's a lot of fish. So I'll just make them the
realize-
same.
How hungry I am.
Okay, well then here's the big one's yours. We'll do more on it.
Get her done.
We're trying, we're trying.
Look at that, guys.
It's flaky.
Wow. Oh my goodness. So we barbecued these for 10 minutes.
Yep, just 10 minutes on almost total high. Just barely off of high.
It smells good. Feels like gourmet trout tonight.
Yeah, baby. All right, guys, so yesterday's little adventure, I got in trouble.
I don't know what he's talking about.
She does not. Okay. We had our little picnic yesterday on yesterday's outing, and we didn't even get it on camera, didn't get the chairs out. We ate in the Jeep, and it was just awful. We didn't get to share. So, we filmed me cooking today, get the fish out, have this nice presentation, and I'm like, where's the camera? Well, I put it away. I'm like, oh great, so I did all this and no one gets to see it. I don't get to share with you guys.
You guys,
So anyway, guys, in fun.
the struggle is real sometimes. Totally real sometimes.
So now we're sharing. We don't know if people care that they see what we eat, but I mean, we made the meal. You got to
It's
share
part
a
of the
little bit.
experience.
Yeah, we're trying to bring you in.
And it's been 32 years together of
Yep.
wow,
Yeah.
of
And
this
we-
merry-go-round.
dated in high school, and then we're friends through the rest of high school. Yep.
Oh, I have fish to try.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird after a grape. So I'm liking it, guys. Teriyaki, pineapple, and then we did throw on garlic, onion. What was it? Black seasoning?
Yeah.
With no pepper, because I don't do pepper. So no pepper.
So I'm not seeing bones. Your dad does a great job of filleting.
Yep. Thank you, Dad. You did a great job. So
Oh my gosh.
I think it turned out pretty good. And we did do a little bit of brown sugar, because I like a little bit sweet.
Wow.
Turned out really nice. So it wouldn't hurt to check for bones, but we should be pretty safe.
I just want to take a bite and
Yeah.
have a bee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, shout out to my mother-in-law. Excellent recipe.
And thanks for sharing some of your pineapple and teriyaki with us, because wasn't in our kitchen. All right, guys. I think we're going to eat. So
And then
we'll turn you loose.
we've got some recreating to do, and we'll share that soon.
We're back here at Davis Lake. I'm at the table where I was looking at the manual and getting ready to do settings. This was still in white hot mode. And I was just looking down through here, like towards the neighbor's camp, and just looking. And so you're right by me. So right down that ends with the trees. And just like now, don't see anything. But when I put the FLIR up, I was seeing something that to me had a Bigfoot shape to it. Like I said, it was kind of like a ghillie suit looking, rounded head, shoulders that were wide, arms down. I could see heat at the hands and heat at the face. The rest was kind of grayish. And that's what I was seeing, but didn't see anything. Put the FLIR up, and that's what I would see. So we're gonna try put Nana down there, and I'll have her move her hand up and see if I can remember well enough to what height I was thinking I was seeing this thing. So that's what we're gonna try. Okay, so go ahead and raise your hand above your head. That doesn't even seem high enough. That is probably where I would say the face or the head was. Is right where your hat is. Yeah. So let me turn this back off. I did snap a couple photos with this so you can insert them into this scene.
So I'm really curious, when you measure that and we recreate what we saw in the photo,
which we still need to share with you guys.
yeah, where the height was standing.
That one to me looks hunched.
Right, it did to me too.
Yeah, so the gray photo that we're gonna share, guys, is like this gray right here. So somewhere right here, we're trying to recreate, and we are struggling to see each other when we recreate that. But we will add that photo, and it looks like it's hunched over. So right there where the bend of my tape is 8 feet. So that would put your hat, its face somewhere in the 7 or 7 foot 8 inch range.
Wow.
So that would mean almost 8 feet tall, or maybe 8 feet tall at the top of its head. But that, from what I was seeing just now, that looks like the height of the face that I saw. So that would put it at about 8 feet.
Oh my Lanta.
But, I mean, just totally tripped me out sitting there, seeing a figure here with heat at the face, heat at the hands. Beside the body.
Let's give the view now from where you're standing back to the campsite where
Okay.
we were sitting, you were sitting.
Yeah, I was just sitting in the middle of the picnic table on the far side looking this way.
And I would have been in the camper.
And I was saying 35, 40 feet. I think we're past that. We're probably more like 50 feet. But something like that. But that's where I was sitting to see something right here.
Wow, we're in the magical spot.
Well,
I'm going to claim my hat back.
Okay, well, it tripped me out.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's give a view as to
So here, I'll stand in the trees and we can get it on this just to show.
okie dokie.
I mean, we took pictures, but we haven't quite been able to recreate it. But
So I'm gonna take us. I'll show you guys where Pops is tucked in there.
it was something like this, but it was hunched to look through these trees.
And now I'm going to take us back to where I took the photo, and I will aim it. So, but we're on the GoPro, so I don't have the ability to zoom in, but I wanted you guys to know what the aim is. So coming back, I had just made hot cocoa. I had been in the camper. I came out here. Pops was working on a new calling rock at the table. I made the hot cocoa. I snapped a picture because my sister had given me a super cute little mug that said, "I love you, sister." So it would have been about like this. And I'm having a very difficult time seeing him through that. Okay, I see your face. I'm going to go back to my photo so we can try and figure out the height as to this picture's position.
So we've been trying to do a comparison photo of this gray figure that we see in this vicinity. We are struggling so hard to get either Nana or I to get picked up by the camera, like the gray figure that we have from when we camped here. I'm feeling exhausted. All this strenuous trying to figure this out, look at photos. I'm just feeling wiped out. So I don't want to leave it like this, but this is where I'm leaving it. We might see some stuff on the way out. So I don't know if I should really sign off yet. But as far as recreating, we did with the FLIR and the height of what I saw, this gray figure that we have a picture of in the background of a picture, we struggling to recreate it.
Yeah, so we took photos.
We took photos. We can play with it at home, see if there's anything that we can.
Can you quickly just point out like the cluster of trees and about
Okay, so
from the
gray
picnic
figure,
table?
I believe we're seeing through here. Somewhere in here.
Awesome.
Okay.
There you have it, guys.
But if us looking at this photo and sizing and anything means anything, the head of this thing would have been like the size of a pumpkin. It seems like it would have been really big.
Yeah.
Because we can't even make out our faces through this. So Nana will do some work to see if she can do anything to find that would put us as like a side by side to show this. I'm just feeling exhausted.
I'm going to take Pops home, you guys, and let this guy put his feet up.
Yeah, I go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, he's back to the daily grind.
I was very charged up when we started this, and it's been hours and hours later looking.
And
I just feel exhausted.
It takes a toll on the mental.
The mind. It's
yeah, the mind warp for sure.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching, you guys.
Thank you for watching. Please leave us a thumbs up, a happy comment, and
push that subscribe button.
Yeah, let us know what you think, guys. We're trying to keep it real. We just want to share what we are experiencing with you guys.
Yeah. So maybe wow, we're just a little bit speechless, I think.
Yeah, and maybe we'll see something on the way out. If we do, we'll share it.
Yeah, we tend to do that. We tend to say our goodbyes and then we wait, just kidding.
Yeah, saw a bear or something else. So thank you guys.
Thanks. You guys, one last detail.
Always. So 2 apples, 1 blue iris flower that's fake. I'm gonna leave them on the rock with the 3 X's.
As a gift.
As a gift.
We meant to do this when we were actually up here reassessing and taking the pictures. And it skipped our mind because I think we were starting to get hungry. And now we're just dragging our wagon, but we didn't want to miss this opportunity.
Now when we're all the way up here, I'm going to put this a little bit on the back side. Hopefully no one sees it from the road.
We don't have intentions to come back up until probably fall for maybe
It'll be a month or 2 before we get back up
some
there.
grouse hunting.
But just want to leave a gift to our forest friends.
So thank you.
Let me get a little shot. I mean, we're not gonna, I guess in a month or two when we're back, we will look. But, so a blue iris flower, 2 apples, underneath an X, and the arch.
I think maybe that wraps it up for real.
I'm gonna try and get out of here.
Bye, guys.
Bye.